The whole time that I was reading this book, I was thinking, who is the baddest diva in this game? And my vote is for Willow, aka Lucifer. I mean, I would not want to cross her in the street. It is time to go back to the nitty-gritty streets of Memphis, where the female sets, the Queen G's and the Flowers, are back to give us some more knowledge and drop some more drama on us. But more information on all the characters that we have all come to know and love deeply. I'm telling you, I mean, I have to do it again. And as long as Denisha keeps making these series, this book, I'm gonna continue to keep doing a review because they're freaking awesome. The next book in this series is Street Divas by Denisha Diamond. I love books like this because there's always something more, and like right when you think that it's done and it's over, it isn't. I feel like this has so much more to give, like there's so much more to squeeze out of it. But first, we're gonna start off with all those characters you learned from the first book and bring in some new ones who were, to me, needed to come to light. In a nutshell, all the recent characters are back, and some of the minor characters come back in a bigger role for the story. Man, I mean, dang. Okay, Tashara. Just so you know, she isn't gonna have much to say in this story because she is closed. She is shut down for repairs. I think we all know why. Lachelle. This chick thinks she is winning something, but is obviously putting herself in a bigger situation than she's already in. But I gotta say though, she handles anything that is thrown at her, including putting Python in his place. Melanie, I'm gonna miss her. She's seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. I mean, a moment's silence for Melanie. Mama Peaches is trying like a bat out of hell to keep Python on the straight and narrow when it comes to his problem. She is also making some, she's also not just making, but she's asking questions of her own when it comes to the connection between Python and Fat Ace. Time for some new characters. Essence had a small role in the first book, but she was basically trying to be Tashara's conscience in the first book. I mean, now she is just trying to get some revenge for her girl on the wrong team, doing it the wrong way. I mean, for a smart girl, I think she just had a dumb moment right there. I understand the justice part of it, but she just went about it like all the wrong way. Yolanda is pregnant with Python's baby. She's not really a new character, but she's also one of those people who haven't really changed much. She is still trying to cater to Python's ego, but is getting nowhere with her goal of trying to replace Lachelle. I mean, I just laughed when she said that was her goal. Lucifer, my favorite character, because that woman is real ride or die right there. She is as crazy as Lachelle, but the big difference, the huge difference, is that she has a clear mind about it. When she attacks, it's usually swiftly and with the knowledge that she has got the right person. Her backstory, I mean, I'm in this woman's corner, but she is the last person that I would want to cross. Her backstory to me made a lot of sense and really painted a picture of why she is this person and how she got her nickname. She is more than just a flower. I mean, Willow is second in command to the male set of the Vice Lords, and if you read this book, you will see why. I mean, that's just power right there. This book is cut into 3 types of chapters: power, knowledge, and justice. And in power, we kind of pick up the scenes with Melanie, who has her hands full of 2 men that she shouldn't have been sleeping with in the first place. Moment of silence for Melanie again. Python ends up hiding his son at his place because, he killed a cop. And, he takes Lachelle with him, of course. But Fat Ace ends up escaping and running to Willow, who is quick to put him back together. And you also see some more, backstories and flashbacks to get a sense of the new characters and some of the old ones. Tashara is officially checked out, and Prophet, well, there's your surprise, ladies and gentlemen. Willow is hot on the trail of finding out what exactly happened to Prophet by using her enemy, Essence, to get information. Lucifer deals her own type of justice, and the war between the two sets starts to intensify. While all this is happening, you should be reading the backstory with Mama Peaches, and we start to like see the connections between the two crews. Meanwhile, Willow is letting another side of her show with Fat Ace, and all I could think was about dang time. At the hands of Lachelle, Yolanda's time is up, pregnant and all, at the hands of Kiana. Why her, you might ask? Well, her and Lachelle come to an agreement when it comes to Essence and Yolanda. I gotta say, there is a lot of death in this book. It's more of what goes around comes around. Towards the end, the Vice Lords take the war to the Black Gangster Disciples, and things do not end well. Well, sort of. Kind of. This book was a little darker than the last book, and I think it was kind of proving a point in the right direction. It really had that karma effect going full circle from Lachelle and Tashara, and even to Mama Peaches and her secrets with Python and Fat Ace. Everything in this book to me felt connected. I mean, love is not really winning. Oh, and Lachelle finally gets what she wants and decides to do the most stupidest thing ever and flaunt it to her sister. That is really all it took, and I'm like, welcome home, Tashara. I mean, that was by far my favorite, most dirtiest thing, because you see Tashara not just come out of it, but bring her own form of justice. I mean, nothing and no one could get through to her. I mean, not even Prophet, but her sister? Man, I mean, I gotta say, good for her. Before you think this is the end, move on to the next book. There is so much more story to tell. If you finished the book already, there are some questions that are in the back of the book, and I would really suggest that you read them because they really give you a sense of the books as far as from Hustlin' Divas to Street Divas. So I'm gonna answer at least one, so here we go. Did you understand Lachelle's motivation for ordering her sister's ring? No, I do not. I can't stand Lachelle because of that. Can she ever redeem herself? I don't think she wants to redeem herself. Lachelle is that type of person that when she does something, whether she's being ordered to do it or whether she's doing it by herself, she does it and she does it. She doesn't question it, she doesn't feel sorry for it, she doesn't regret it. And that's kind of why I was like, I can't stand you, Lachelle. I take that back. I understood the motivation for her sister's ring because in her mind, she was like, if I do this, I get a ring from Python. But can she redeem herself after that? That sounds like a circle question because I don't think she wants to redeem herself. I could think she